There we go. Hey, one and all. Welcome to today's evening activities, or afternoon, depending on where you're at. Now, to put a long story short, this was originally going to be a Booster Bots opening video, but I kind of had the awkwardness of going to the local game store and realizing that they did not have any more boxes left. Yeah, word to the wise, make sure that your store has availability of product before you actually pick up something. So, whoops. Anyways, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to essentially open up some stuff I was able to get. I was able to get a few of the packs. Hang on. Sorry. Let me do something editing. I have to set up this bitrate thing. 1 minute. Bitrate. Okay. Well, nevertheless, sorry about that. Anyway, so for today, we're actually going to be opening up a few things. We got 2 pre-release kits I was able to pick up from the store to help them out, as well as... Hang on, am I even on? Hang on, I gotta do something real quick. Okay, let's exit out of this. Sorry, there's a little bit of lag here, so yeah, we're gonna open these 2 core sets, 4 collector booster boxes. But one thing we're going to open first, actually, is this. Now, the question is, what is this? Well, what is this specifically is actually a special little box of the singles that I pre-ordered from the store. Now, one thing you do when you're starting to support your local Steam store, you can buy sealed product, but you can also pre-order singles that they have on their store. So I'm going to actually show you the singles that I actually pre-ordered from GameNut just for fun, just to show off and see that if anything we pull from this will actually be better than what we pre-ordered. So, as for the pre-order, I pre-ordered 2 Sad Robots of the full art variety, no foil, 2 Scavenging Oozes, 1 Borderless Teferi Master of Time because I kind of wanted to, 4 promo art Selfless Saviors because good doggo, 1 foil promo Lanarar Visionary just because it's going to go into my Year Art deck ASAP, 4 of the promo art Eliminates, 2 Ugin the Spirit Dragons because they're good cards, 1 Teferi Master of Time Regular Edition, 2 Liliana's Waker of the Deads, 3 Discontinuities, 3 Chromatic Orderlies, 2 Chandra's Heart of Fire, and 2 Basri Kets. Now, for those who are wondering why I didn't pre-order any Garrix, trust me, I actually, with the Booster Bots opening, plus also some other stuff I opened, I actually pulled plenty of Garrix that I could have for my collection, so it's not really a sweaterelli to the pepperoni, is all I'm saying. Know what I mean? Anyway, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm first going to open these pre-release kits, and then we're going to go to the finale of the collector boosters to see what shiny bubbles that we pull. Nevertheless, let's get started. Okay. Sorry, I just got to open the little plastic thing here. Ah, there we go. Now, for those who don't know, these are usually the stuff they would sell at a pre-release. It's a sealed kit, and with sealed kits, it comes with 6 booster packs, a die, and a promo card, and plus a little bit of instructions to tell you how you play the game and such. So let's see what our rare is. Our promo is... okay, that's funny. Another foil brush taunter. For those who don't know the joke here, I'm actually getting these for Hobbs as well as Conspicuous Snoops because he likes his goblins. So I've been actually trying to get him some goblins and such. So getting another foil brash taunter as a promo, that's hilarious. Anyway, comes with the promo, comes with a few packs, also comes with a die, which we're just going to throw in the die bots I have over here. And also just a little divider, as well as a pre-release code, and a little instructions. Now, for people who are watching the stream, since I don't need the code, let me get the code up as soon as I can. Hang on, I gotta check the actual streaming video to make sure it's legible. There we go. Here's the code for you. So, let's show it just for one quick second. If you are... This is a code you actually can get that you can download the code on Arena. Which then on Arena, what you can do is redeem the code for some extra packs, specifically sets. So, here's a free code for those who are going to redeem it, but remember it's only one per account, just for the record. Anyway, so now we're going to open the packs and see what we get. Could be something nice. We'll find out. Okay, so first pack. Toss it. Okay, it's one of these packs. Okay, so we got a Beast token, a Blossoming Sands, a foil to Fairy's Tutelage, which is really cool, and a Joriel Moonvuli Recluse. Really popular card in Standard at the moment. Like, if you're watching kind of like the online tournaments this weekend, you're probably going to see this card a lot. I've been seeing a lot of people praising this card. Really good 2-drop that creates more 2-drops. Or tokens, so to speak. And our uncommons is Saints of the Stone Fanes, Falconer Adept, and Reign of Revelation. Here are our commons. We did got an alternate to Fairy's Protege. But we're going to skip the commons real quick, since a lot of people already know the commons in the set. We're just going to see what rares and foils or uncommons we pull. Okay, next back. Night Token, Dismal Backwaters, and a Volcanic Salvo. Wah, wah. To be fair, though, this might be a fun card to play with Shark Tornado, or Shark Cyclone, whatever they call it, to see if you can get a 12/12 Flying Shark. Uncommons, it's Jeskai Elder, Teferi's Tutelage, great card, and Carrion Glove. And then, do we have any alternate art common stuff? Nope. Okay, so, I'm going to put that to the side. We're going to open this next one. Okay, Beast Token, a Plains, and a Pursued Whale. There she blows! Just a giant whale. Very nice card. It's an 8/8 that when it enters the battlefield, create a red pirate creature token with this creature can't attack, can't block, and creatures you control attack each combat if able. I kind of want to tempted to put this in somewhat like an Is It Luca deck to an extent. I'm thinking about it. Griffin Airly, seen this card a lot in Arena. A lot of Orzhov life gain. Rashing Brochzon, classic card, and a Reign of Revelation. Okay, so far the fanciest card we got at the moment is probably the Recluse, the Joriel, if I have to make a guess, with foil Teferi's Tutelage and foil Brochzon leading behind. So, token. Ooh, we got a foil here. A foil Rada, Heart of the Keld. And our rare is Gadrak, the Crown Scourge. Very popular commander card at the moment. Just a really good lands matter card. As long as your turn has first strike, you may look at the top card of your library from any time, and you may play lands from the top of your library. This with Azusa Lost but Seeking is ridiculously absurd. So we got that. We also got a Gadrak, which I don't mind that. I'm definitely tempted to play this card in kind of like Rakdos or even Jund Sacrifice shenanigans. It's a 5/4 that pretty much can't attack unless you have 4 more artifacts, but then at the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn. There's also the complication of actually putting it in kind of like an Is It style artifact deck. Then Invigorating Surges are uncommon, Light of Promise, and Watch of the Spears. Seeing a lot of flyer decks giving this card a shot. Okay. So next up. Okay, so I think the foil Rada is one of the good ones. Then we pulled a land and double a Vision. Great shenanigans card. I always love cards that can do brewing shenanigans, so that's a good one. We also have a Pestilent Haze, a Shamla's Piling, and a Heartfire Immolator. So, pretty good. So then our last pre-release pack from this pre-release kit is... Let's open it. All right. Let's see if we get something saucy. A Demon Token, a fancy Chandra Mountain, that's good, and a Temple of Mystery. Mwah, mwah. I mean, it's good that we have this Temple Cycle, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that we have this, so when rotation happens, we can have the full Temple Cycle for our mid-range and ramp decks. So it's good to have it, but still not the funnest pull in the world, especially when you're doing a pre-release. Then we have a Cultivate, a Brofist Ogre, and a Malfic Slave. And then our commons. So yeah, that's the first pre-release kit. I think the best pull from it would probably be the foil Rada, if I have to make a guess. Maybe the foil Brash Taunter. The foil Teferi's tutelage is pretty nice though, so. And also foil Brash Taunter, so another goblin to add to Hobbs' Goblin Brigade shenanigans. So we're going to put that to the side, and then now we're going to open pre-release kit number 2. First I got to open the little bugger. There we go. Okay, so let's get the foil thing off. So I'm gonna go get the divider out. Then let me get the pre-release divider code out too. So let me show off this code for people who want it. So here we go. Let me make sure that it's legible on the streaming software. Do that for a few seconds. And there we go. I might also just put it in the comments here, just the codes, just in case if people are watching the replay of this, so they can actually just see if they can redeem it if they need to. So nevertheless, let's see what our promo is. Our promo is a Temple of Triumph. Yet again, kind of a wah wah. But still, foil temples are nice. That might actually go into my Vadrot deck. And then we got our dice, which we're going to throw in here. So, we're going to get some packs. And we are going to open them. So, first pack. Let's see what we get. So, this might still be the fancy worthy. There we go. So, we get Karavek, the Spiteful. Karavek. I actually like this card potentially for standard if aggro decks ever become a thing. Though granted, at the current standard, there's just been a lot of ramp and mid-range decks, so it won't see much play now, but if an aggro deck exists, it's probably going to play this card. Plus, it also hates against a lot of good, like, mid-range engines in the meta, too, like your... People are trying to do adventure decks again, so this hits, like, the Innkeeper and such, and also hits, like, Cauldron Familiar, so it's a good card. A card that I am surprised at seeing a lot of standard play is Alpine Houndmaster. It's actually see a lot of play in a deck called Pallblade. I would say Google it when you have the chance. It's a hilarious deck. So it's fun to see that this card's actually seeing some play. Then we got Tenacious Greed, Soulseer, and our commons. Do we got any fancy alternate arts? Nope. So, okay. So our best pull so far is probably the foil Temple of Triumph or Karavek. Well, let's see if we pull anything fancy in this. Okay, so Soldier Token. Ooh, okay. I like this. This is a foil... A foil alternate art planes. This is the one from Amaket, where it's essentially Basri's home plane, the planeswalker that's part of the core set. So, nice pull. I actually like this shiny. And we got a Temple of Mysteries, so 2 Temple of Mysteries for our collection. Mwah, mwah. Griffin Agony, a Meteorite, a Brofist Ogre, and just some uncommons. Okay, so I think the best pull obviously was the foil planes, because, I actually sleeve that, because I actually like this foil planes. That's definitely going to go into my Vadrot deck. Because seriously, it's so shiny. It's so shiny. Anyway. So, who knows, maybe we'll get a Basri Cat, but I'm not going to foreshadow that until we see it. So, let's see, we get our ticket. Ooh, another alternate land. Swamp, not a foil, but still nice. And our okay, that's saucy. That is really saucy. We got a foil Azusa, Lost But Seeking. Great card. This is a great ramp card that's currently reprinted. And for EDH, getting a foil of this is saucy as heck. But let's see what our rare is. And another good EDH card. Vito, Form of the Duskrows. Seeing this also a lot in Standard, people doing the Orzhov life gain decks where they try to drain you out with this. So it's grateful I got this, but the foil Azusa. I gotta get a sleeve real quick. A memento. Just gotta put my sleeves to the side here. Okay, we're gonna sleeve that. But yeah, playing 2 additional lands each turn, awesome. I can't wait for people doing that with Rada and then maybe like Spark Double or something. So that's a good pull. Vita's a good pull. Our uncommons is Miscast, Watch of the Spears, Abassiri's Solidarity, and here's our commons. Okay. So next pack. I will admit, a foil Zuza is really good pull. That's probably the best pull so far, I shall admit. Okay, so we got a soldier token, a Scallop Barons, and, well, ticket or a key to the city on a 2/1. Though, to be fair, this is actually a pretty good card, especially with this when an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand. There's a lot of escape still going on, and if companions are... Well, it doesn't work on companions anymore, unfortunately, but there are a lot of spells that are cast from unawares, like, for example, the Semi-Exile with Adventure spells, and also kind of like the semi-card draw that red gets, where they exile a card and they can play it. So the card is not bad, but it's definitely a food for thought, maybe if a mono-blue aggro deck is a thing. Bryn Windmill, Angelic Ascension, and Riddle Forum. So yeah, I think it's safe to say the foil Zuzer is the top pull of this pack thing. Alright, okay, alright. Okay, come on. Okay, this one's a hard one to open. Come on. There we go. Well, let's see what we pull from this. We get our cat token, which we're going to need to get plenty of those, especially with Joriels and such. We get a mountain, and we get a Hooded Blythebane. I do like this card a lot, if I'm being honest with you. I like this in the Death Touch Mana Tribal deck that I've been brewing. I've been brewing a Gagari variation that, of course, has the uncommon Vraska, but I also throw in Garrick and also Garrick's Enchantment that gives your creatures trample. Very nice upgrade to this style of deck, but this is just top it. A 1/4 Death Touch. Whenever a creature with Death Touch attacks, it pretty much drains your opponent, and you gain 1 life. And then whenever a creature with Death Touch deals damage to a Planeswalker, automatically destroy it. Great card. I don't mind it Substantiate. Furious Rise. Still the weirdest reprint ever. The fact that they printed a card literally the last standard set before. This is the set like in Pharaoh's Beyond Death, and 2 sets later, oh, here's a reprint. That's still, but I think it's more for limited if I'm being honest. Volcanic Geyser, great limited card, and here's our commons. Okay. So, last pre-release pack. Let's see if we get anything that's really, really saucy. I think the foil Zuza is probably the best thing we pulled from the pre-release kits so far. So we got a Bird, Rugged Highland, and an Idol of Endurance. Actually, I like this card a lot. I definitely want to try this in Vadrock, actually, because we do, even though Vadrock is mostly a spell-oriented deck, I do also have a lot of early game drops, so being able to recur them with Idol of Endurance, very nice. It's a free mana artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you exile all creature cards with greater mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard until this card leaves the battlefield. And you can spend 1 in a white until end of turn you may cast a creature card that was exiled from on there for free. So, very nice card. We also get a Kitesail Freebooter, a Hellkite Punisher, and a Silver Smoke Ghoul. And nothing really noteworthy in the commons. So, that was the pre-release kits. I think it's safe to say the best pull was Foil Azusa Lost But Seeking. That's a really good pull. So, good for my EDH shenanigans. I do actually need a second one to put into my Calumet's deck, so I'm actually grateful I pulled that. Now, let's go to the main event. 4 15-card collector booster boxes of Core 2021. Now, this is supposed to have value in them. I've seen some packs that are really good. I also seen some packs that are a little meh. So, we're going to see what value we get from these. So, really what I'm hoping to get is a foil dog token for my Siri deck. But anyway. Okay, so they have it with the foil tokens in the back. Okay. So we got a foil knight and pirate token. So let's see what our foil commons are. Bonepit Brute, Mountain, Warded Battlement, Witchcoin Clab, Kinetic Archer, Gaggle Master. There we go. There's a foil swamp. Nice. Ooh, we get a regular extended art Joriel Moonvulu Recluse. That's really good pull. That's a really good pull. We get a foil Glorious Anthem. A foil Mangala the Diplomat. Okay, I'm going to get a lot of sleeves here for a minute. So yeah, that's good. We get a Liliana Steward, a Garrett's Uprising, a fancy border to Teferi's Ageless Insight, a Bassie's Acolyte, and a foil showcase art of the Garrick's Harbinger. Okay, I'm gonna get sleeves after this, but yeah, I think this was really good compared to the pre-release kit. I mean, a foil Mangala. That's gonna be an EDH staple, if I'm gonna say that. Don't also want to do a Jink Brew around it too, so it's kind of hard because mostly that card is really good if you're going against aggro decks, and the problem is aggro decks are having a hard time in this current meta due to, well, obvious reasons, due to the factor that ramp's really good. Okay, so we get a foil Construct and a foil Zombie token. Not bad. So let's see what we pull. We get a foil Fura at the Bitten, Bloodfell Caves, Grasp of Darkness, Gale Swooper, Canopy Stalker, Infernal Hold, a foil Fancy Forest, and an extended art Peer into the Abyss. Not bad, don't get me wrong, but this art creeps me out. Still, a good EDH staple card, potentially. Just a lot of combo shenanigans you can do with this in EDH and Standard, so it's nice, but that art creeps me out. Okay, that's a good pull. A foil regular art Scavenging Ooze. Nice. That's a nice pull. Scavenging Ooze, really doing a lot in Standard. Love this card in Standard, so pulling the foil, that is nice. I was really hoping to pull this. Foil good boy. I pulled the foil extended art pack leader. Yes, I am so happy. You do not know how happy I am. For those who don't know, pack leader is a 2-drop doggo. Other dogs you control get +1/+1. And then whenever pack leader attacks, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn to dogs you control. Oh my, you don't know how happy I am to pull this. Like, it's not the most valuable pull of the extended arts, but this one makes me happy inside. Then we get a Garrett Horn, Bassie's Acolyte, a alternate border Garrett's Unleash, which is actually pretty good, Chandra's Magmut, and a foil Liliana Steward. So yeah, I think while we got another Garrick, I think my favorite card we pulled is definitely the pack leader. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Oh, and also Scavenging Ooze, because, well, Scavenging Ooze. Enough said. Scavenging Ooze foil. Pack foil, even. So, yeah. I'm gonna have some laughs of telling that to Sam that I pulled the... I said that pretty much one of the ones I was tempted to pick up is an extended art pack leader, so pulling that is awesome. Okay, second to last pack. Let's see what we get. Okay, we get a Griffin and a Dog token. Yes, I wanted this. Okay, so from token-wise, we're good. So let's see what our foils are. Snare Spinner, Spellgorge Award, Alchemist Gift, Foil Fancy Plains, a foil Pack Foil Lemonade, a foil Cultivate, which is nice. We get our foil Plains, and we get an extended art, Shackle Guys. Okay, if you're in Blue-White Flyers or you're doing Spirits, not bad. Still, these extended art, with the exception of the pack leader, not really impressing me. Ooh, foil Gadrak, pack foil Gadrak. I actually like this. I like this a lot. Especially in Jund Sack or just like Commander Shenanigans. We also get a regular foil Shackle Guys. Okay. Magmut. Teferi's Protege. Another sad robot for my collection. That's the alternate art. I'm not going to complain. A Liliana Steward and a foil... I believe this is the fancy border. Yeah, fancy border Teferi's Tutelage. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, last pack. Let's see if something really, really saucy is from this one. We'll find out. Anyway, we get our Demon and Goblin Wizard token. We get a foil Runafowl, a foil Pitchburn Devils, Thornwood Falls, Skeleton Archer, Reign of Revelation, Gorman, a foil Fancy Teferi Island, not bad, and we get an extended art Demonic Embrace. That's pretty good, actually. I've been seeing this in a lot in the mono black aggro decks. I definitely want to do it in some Constellation Matter style deck designs as well in Standard, so good pull. Ooh, nice. A foil extended art Hooded Blightthane. Like I said, I've been doing some Death Touch shenanigans, so it's actually nice to pull this card. So, great pull. And we get, wow. A foil Runed, extended art Runed Halo. I don't know how much that is, but that's really good. Whew. Bassie's Acolyte, Teferi's Tutelage, Another extended art Grim Tutor. It's not foil, but still, another alternate art Grim Tutor. I will take it. Then Batsy's Acolyte and Chandra's Magmud. So I think it's safe to say this was the best of the collector booster packs. Grim Tutor, a foil Rune Halo, a foil that, extended art that, foil Teferi Island because islands. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that was a pretty good pack. Sheesh. I do not know how much this is, but dang. But yeah, I think it's safe to say my favorite pull is definitely the pack leader. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Anyway, that was the openings. Sorry for it being a little bit short today. Like I said, I would have opened a bots, but availability issues, you know, sometimes that happens. Anyway, thanks for all who participated in the stream. I hope you all have a good day today. This is LevDev, signing out. Bada beep, bada boop.